So I just wanted to do a quick little video update here. Those of you who get on my MySpace page probably see me posting things about this lifting routine I found. So Bill Starr 5x5, it focuses on heavy compound lifts. It's very short but very explosive. So this is week 8 and strength has gone through the roof. My body weight in terms of muscle growth has gone through the roof, considering I'm really just lifting and eating here. No fancy supplements, no juice, just me, the food, and the weight. I put on about 9 pounds in 8 weeks, 9 pretty solid pounds in 8 weeks. My chest went from 43 to 45. My arms have gone from 14.5 to 15. Both my legs are up about an inch. And as far as increase in body fat, I'm taking in about 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day. In order to do that, it can't all be lean chicken. So I get a little bit of junk in there, but so I was expecting to probably put on a lot more fat weight, and my waist size has gone up an inch from 33. I'm officially 34. Big whoop! It's a big joke to my wife. I went out and bought a pair of 34 pants for the first time in my life the other day, and they're now my fat pants. So haha, but that's okay because I'll take the trade off of a little bit of fat for a lot of muscle, and that's exactly what's happening here. So the program really centers on 5 lifts, and that's the bench press, the deadlift, the squat, the bent over row, and the military press. And 8 weeks ago, if you asked me to press 130 pounds over my head, I probably would have got it to my chest and then not budged it from there. Maybe dropped it on the floor after that. But I got 130 pounds over my head, and it went up like butter the other day. So I really amazed myself. The program really doesn't advocate for any type of isolation moves either. Like the beauty muscle move there, the bicep curls, which I admit I've been addicted to my whole life in pursuit of bigger arms, because that's always been my I feel my weakest point, my arms and my shoulders. But I grabbed a bar and loaded it up with 100 pounds the other day, and banged out 8 reps. I probably could have got 10 or 12, and I haven't done a barbell curl or a dumbbell curl for 2 months. Just to kind of get, and this isn't bragging rights or anything like that. I'm sure there are people that could, probably double that, but for me personally, it's really more of a personal achievement, and just to give you an idea of the kind of strength gains that are possible without doing bicep curls, and that's the amazing thing, is that normally when I would start curling 95, 100, 105 pounds, I get these skinny little girly wrists, and they would be the first thing I'd give out. They get really sore. Tendons on the back would get all sore, and then I'd end up going to a much lighter weight, and my form would fall all apart. But with regards to the 5 core exercises that I'm performing, I've gained 30 pounds on my squat, and this routine advocates for full range of motion exercises. So squat is not the half squats that I've been doing my whole life. This is from a standing barbell squat all the way down, ass to calves, and back up. And to add 30 pounds to that was, adding 5 pounds to that would have been an accomplishment for me, just because squats have always been probably my weakest exercise. Bench press, and like I said, the overhead press, bent over row, and Deadlifts kind of took me a little while to get the form down right, but I think in the last 3 or 4 weeks I've really got it down pat. And now, it's starting to show, just because there's a lot more muscle activation for the muscle groups that those exercises target. So I won't blabber anymore, but if you're doing a magazine routine or, anything that involves a lot of isolation moves, I would say kick it to the curb and try something new. There's no saying that you're going to keep getting what you're getting if you keep doing what you're doing. And if you had shown me this routine a year ago, 5 years ago, I would have threw it back at you and said, maybe that's magazines don't talk about any of that stuff. And that's exactly the point. Magazine routines are garbage. I'm going to be 35 in a month and a half. I'm stronger, faster, more flexible than I've probably ever been in my whole life. Had a clicking shoulder issue gone. Same thing with my left knee, and that's disappeared as well. And you would think that, putting triple digits up over your head and going into a deep, heavy squat would exacerbate those issues, but it did just the opposite. It cleared them up. So, that's my account. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So Google the Bill Starr 5x5. I'm doing the Madcow version. There's a bunch of versions out there. Pick a flavor that's good for you, and keep lifting. Be safe. Thanks for listening. Bye.